it's warm again. I thought it was meant to get much colder, but for some reason it hasn't. I don't know what that's all about. God knows, give it time, I suppose, give it time. It should calm down today, I hope. But yeah, back out here. The worst thing is I've lost my camera, so I can't work out what I've done with my camera. That's kind of confusing me somewhat. Good morning, mate. Good morning. Hope you're well. It's still warm there. We've still got the heat, and it's like, I don't know. We still got the heat. I still got a cold, which makes no sense, but it happens, doesn't it? Morning, Freako, mate. You see me, mate? Bright and early. Good morning, Judas, Daniel. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, it's still hot here as well, and it's meant to be all calmer now, but hopefully today it calms down a little bit here, so it says. Obviously, 5 years today on the main channel, so I'll be on tonight. Probably with Mr. Sups, I think. I think he's going to come on and see how it goes. So yeah, should be interesting. I don't know. I lost my main camera though yesterday. I don't know what I did with it. We did some videos on the main stand, and before I came out here, I don't know what I did with the camera. So, but it must be somewhere. I can't have lost it. I didn't go out, luckily. Yep, you know it, mate. 5 years. Crazy, isn't it? And no warning now, because the warning off the main channel is gone. So, I think that's good. And obviously, it's a massive day tomorrow in the Perfect Draft community, because obviously something mad's happening. I don't know what they're releasing, what's happening. There's loads of rumours about a new machine. I hope it's not a new machine, but I've got some kegs to go back today, so I'll get the discount. But thank you, though. Thank you. 5 years since that first faithful day of standing there. Can't you sleep? Dirty Leeds, mate. Just enjoy this season. You'll never, ever finish above us again, mate. Ever, mate. Ever. No, good to see you, Mark. Good morning, mate. No, I definitely can't sleep. I was talking to Georgia about 4 o'clock this morning, and telly kept making this funny noise. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was something else, and the fridge was open. It was crazy. Not the best of nights, but I don't know what you're doing out your perch anyway, Mark. Bloody hell, mate. You should be asleep. You're too old to be up at this time, mate. You go back to sleep, mate, and get your beauty sleep, because we'll be getting worried about you otherwise, my old mate. And I do panic, you know. Right, let's get some of this ready. I panic about people like our Leeds friend, because he does need his time. But no, good to see you, Mark. And not too long now, Martin, for the World Cup, isn't it? It's not too far away. So that will be interesting as well. What it must be, it's only about, I think it's less than 3 weeks now. I'll have a check in a minute. So that means that will be interesting as well, which is what we want. Maybe start doing World Cup countdown. I know Saturday I'm doing the Scotland friendly in the afternoon, rather than Paris Saint-Germain against Arsenal, because I think Simo's doing that one in a way, and obviously I'll be crying again if Arsenal win. Hey, mate. Morning, brother, mate. All good, mate. Hope you're well, your end. Yep, all good this end, mate. But yeah, hopefully, Martin, hopefully it lives up to the hype, and we haven't just created all this hype and no one's that interested. I think it'd be good because you've got all the new teams. That kind of helps. There's a lot of good things, I think, going on in it. Yeah. I remember everyone, Martine, is doing all her dishes. She's got loads of them pre-done and loads more, obviously, to do. But yeah, I think it'd be good, Martine. I really think, especially once you get the group stages out of the way. Yeah, no, I think it'd be. I think the World Cup will really, because a lot of people got more involved in the Premier League than what don't do this time. But I think the group stages could be a bit tricky because of the reason that there's so many different teams. But then sometimes that can work as well, can't it? So we will definitely see how it all plans out. But not had a good night's sleep. Oh dear, not good, Mark. Not good, mate. Ooh. Yeah, I'm good. There'll be a large interest. Yeah. That's it. Show, mate. And as I say, a lot of the teams, some people have not even heard of. So it creates an interest, do you know, for that alone, because people just don't know, do they? And the don't know thing could be where some really good players get unearthed that we've never heard of, and the next thing you know, you've got this player that, you know, he goes into the World Cup, and that's what players are told. You go into some players from these lesser teams, we call them lesser teams, you go into the World Cup as an unknown, and you can come out a hero and get a massive contract. Yep, you know it, Martin. That's what it's all about. But yeah, I think that there'll be quite a lot of interest. I think if you get a few upsets, you know, on the group stages, like Caraco beating someone or Scotland beating Brazil. I mean, I only knew Caraco as a drink, and now it's a country. So, you know, I don't know it myself, do I? So, oh dear, what did I do with them? Okay, oh, I've got these. They'll do. But yeah, I think on that strength, that's what makes it interesting for everyone, which of course is what everyone wants. And yeah, I think it'll go really well. I think it'll get more and more interesting. Is there going to be upsets? You hope so. As long as it's not England and Holland. England and Holland, I'm cheering. Obviously, I want America, Canada and Mexico to get through the first stages, because that will keep it really interesting for us all. But yeah, 27th today. I've got to work out what I have to send today. So, oh God, I kind of know where I am. Well, actually, I don't know that much where I am, but I know enough. And I'll get that video out hopefully later, Frico. Actually, I can check for that now. Hold on a minute and try and upload it. Show the Americans. Yeah, some of the prices were, Jesus, mate. Some of them prices were just wrong, weren't they? Last Chapel, I think it must be called. But I will try and put some videos together today. Yeah, this will take a bit of time, but I will get it sorted out, and that'll be the one of the observatory. I don't know what this is. This has got me walking around a bloody campsite. Maybe I got lost. Ah, this is the walk to the curry house. I get it. Because I haven't got the curry video. Walk to curry. So it's in a bit of a mess, but I think the trouble is some of it's 4K and some of it's done on the phone. That's curry number 2, isn't it? Yeah, for some reason my phone didn't work. My thing went off. You know when it goes off and you've got to start it again. So I don't know how much was missed. But yeah, unfortunately, with a lot of things, it ends up all about the cash, doesn't it? Which is a bit wrong, mate, but I suppose it's live now, isn't it? I think I've got it. Yeah, there's one, but it's a bit difficult because I took a short and I forgot to upload the short, and obviously it was coming off a body cam. But I can work it out into 1, 2, 3, I think, in a way. But yeah, it was good to do. Michelle really enjoyed hers, which was good, and I didn't mind it. So that kind of a leaving Spurs was the best decision you ever made. Get over yourself. Wash your mouth out with soap and water, please. Please. Please, Daniel. Come on. Oh, Judas. Happy White History Month. Okay, okay. Football in general is about money these days, unfortunately. Yep. I know I forgot about your anniversary, but at least I didn't forget your past year. Been an interesting year, that's for sure. Some good things. But I think the perfect draft coming out. It's a shame that today weren't tomorrow, if that makes sense, because it could kind of could have worked out really well. But it's sadly, as long as France, Italy, yeah, Italy not being there is obviously a horrible thing, isn't it, for a lot of teams. I get that, but you know, unfortunately, if you don't qualify, then you're not going to be there, are you? They should have got through the playoffs, wouldn't they? Really, but I don't know. It is a shame. I think a lot of people wanted Italy to fail, so we're quite happy that they did fail. But for me, I think a World Cup's better with Italy in it than not in it. I mean, that's just me personally, I suppose. But unfortunately, yeah, I get that. The thing that, yeah, you've got some different teams, and I think the interest could be perked up by having these different teams rather than people like the Italians. Everyone know I'm not going. Well, yeah, unfortunately, again, Martin losing both the Irish and the Welsh probably wasn't great, was it, in all due honesty? But yeah, the quality. Yeah, I'd just like to think that it could have been different, couldn't it? Obviously, I wanted all the British nations in. But, you know, we've got England and Scotland flying the flag and think it could be worse, couldn't it? I think. It is going to be much more difficult because, obviously, with the Irish, Martin, there'd be so much more interest had they been there, wouldn't they? So that was always going to be the thing, unfortunately, wasn't it? And when they're not there, yeah. And Italy should have definitely been there. It's crazy, wasn't it? Italy not being there for me was a bit of a mad one, but it happens, doesn't it? You know, you can say what we like, but at the end of the day, they're not going to be there, and nothing's going to change that, unfortunately. I think Iran are playing in Mexico now, aren't they? If I was correct in yesterday. See how bad? Yeah, Spain are always up there, aren't they? The thing with Spain, they're always there or thereabouts. And Belgium do halfway decent as well, don't they? I just think you just couldn't call it. It's on paper it would be Spain or France, wouldn't it? But the Brazilians might have something to say about that. I don't know. It's a tough one, isn't it? But that's why I keep it all interesting for us when it is different. Yeah, no, I know what you mean, Martin. I just look at you as part of us. But we wanted both there, not just Northern Ireland. Obviously, Republic of Ireland Air, as we used to call it, wasn't it, many years ago, if I recall. But it's not meant to be, and unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that now, which is a shame, Martin, because it would be better with all five. Obviously, our Welsh friends as well. But it could still be an interesting World Cup. There's a lot of different clubs, but the problem is there's a lot of lesser ones where they've allowed certain teams and certain places from other places in the world. I just think they should have allowed more from Europe, because you've got a lot of quality that haven't gone, and a lot of, without being offensive to certain countries, like lesser quality, because where they've allowed so many from countries that, you know, I don't know, I didn't even know some of them played football. Irish word, unlucky, yeah, definitely. But you see what I mean? Yeah, no, not Israel, just that there's other countries that, you know, that a lot of people, I mean, look at some of these flags. The reason no one can choose them out, because no one even knew what they were. And it was kind of, Europe should have got more places, if you see what I mean, than it did. Because of the reason that obviously the European leagues are a lot stronger, they're more physical, they're more demanding. Yep, Denmark, Sweden, that's what I mean. And you know, I mean, as I say, a World Cup is a lesser place without Italy, and every time Italy are not there, if you talk of, you know, that they've obviously won the World Cup, and you know, they've been great over the years. You go back to the 80s with Paulo Rossi and Valdini and everyone, and it's, I don't know, I think it would be better had it been more. I'd have took more of the European teams than some of these other teams, because don't tell me that, you know, some of the countries in there, that countries like Martin's Republic and Italy wouldn't beat, hands down. So although you've got 48 teams, and I know they've been fair or tried to be fair, it's probably never fair with them. I don't know how it all works out. To have so many from each continent and everything, you still should have had more from the continents that you know, play them all football. I think so in a way. But hopefully it's interesting and we all say, wow, what a great World Cup, and come away at the end of it in the middle of July and say, wow, that was good. Because it has the making to be good. I think there's a lot more people interested than there is normally as well, and that can kind of help as well, can't it? I'm going to do a few of these because I'm forgetting what I'm doing, trying to do that thing there. I think that helps everything. As I say, I will do some of the warm-ups, Martin, because I think they'll be quite interesting, and you can gauge. Should also, yeah, you do have to be fair, Martin. I get that, but as I say, there's a lot of teams, you know, like European based, that I don't know, maybe would be better for them being there. Hopefully it works out interesting, you know. Otherwise, yeah, it's a World Cup, I do get that, not a European Cup. But if some of these teams that have got there get really hammered and it makes the game boring, then people are going to lose interest. That's the problem. Hopefully it won't be like that. But as I say, there's 3 teams I didn't even know that they had national football teams. But it doesn't mean it won't be interesting. It might actually make it a better World Cup. Who knows? But yeah, they did it. Remember, Martin, though, FIFA are never fair. It's always to suit them, as we know, with where it's hosted and everything. I mean, if you go on about the hosting, as someone was saying earlier, the prices of the tickets is crazy. And the thought that you have an 80,000 stadium. Yeah, no, I know what you mean, Martin, but remember the European qualifying groups were a lot more difficult than some of the other continents, you know. I'd love to see England win it, being rich. No, that was I don't know, when he picked that squad, it was quite... Oh, Remy, I don't know what Remy's done. Whoops. I don't see anything, Frico. For some reason, it just shows me everything lasted, doesn't it? But yeah, no, I get it. Hopefully, as I say, it'll be a great World Cup and we remember it for the right reasons. As I say, do check Martin's channel because there's a lot of effort gone in there, but I'll be doing some collabs and everything with her from the main channel, as well as from this one as well. So we'll kind of really get it going. Oh, blimey, I can't close this. That's not good. I had something that shouldn't be there, shall we say. Let's get this one done. I see it. Oh, yeah. Okay, I get it. I get it. You do get them, don't you? Where's Rum Man this morning? It's a bit early for him, you see. He's in his team, isn't he? I thought he'd be up doing his betting though. But yeah, I get it, mate. Unfortunately, I suppose it's part and parcel of it, isn't it? There were some classic comments on last night's that I didn't see last night, and I saw today. I thought, oh my God. You said yourself, there's some unknown. Yeah, that's it, mate. That's what you hope, isn't it? It could definitely be an interesting one, mate. And I'm all for that. As I say, I just feel that it is a shame certain European teams are going to be there, but as Martin said, they didn't qualify. Tough, you know. That's how it goes. It's all awful, but there's 48 teams there. It's the biggest one ever, isn't it? And there's a lot, as I say, there's a lot of hype coming now, which I think is good. I think the Americans as well should be kind of pushing it out that little bit more because, you know, it's their showcase, this one. And as I say, it can get interesting. He had a few games on last night. Yep. Hey, maybe he's gone to bed happy, mate. Maybe he's gone to bed happy. Some of his bets are crazy, mate. I haven't even heard of the clubs. I'm like, what the bloody hell are you doing? Yeah, I think one went into the middle of the night or something, didn't it? Or the early hours of the morning, something like that. But yeah, I get that, mate. I get that. Yeah, definitely. Remember that the time difference, mate, can always make the heat, can, as we know from World Cups before, isn't it? Can make a major difference, can't it? But as I say, I'll do as many of them as I can. Obviously, some of them are going to be a bit hard because of the time. Because if you do one at like such and such a time, it's pretty impossible to do one the next time. But oh, see, I'll do definitely as many as I can, especially at the beginning, because at the beginning is when you really get to know. You know, you pick out if there's someone that could end up being of a huge interest as the tournament goes on. And I think that's what makes it interesting, especially that first little bit. That first bit's always going to make a hell of a difference, isn't it? Because with the first bit, you kind of know, don't you? I've seen the times. Yeah, it's difficult, Martin. I suppose it depends if you want people in the States to see. It's a difficult one, that, but it's worth thinking that maybe you want to appeal to an American audience as well, because it's a much bigger audience than ours. So, but yeah, it is funny because I know when I've put videos out, when I've set them wrong, and I've set them to 2 o'clock in the morning and they just flopped, and you're like, sugar. You don't even know it's on there for hours. But we'll try to join with all the lives, you know it, mate. I'm looking forward to it, mate. Yeah, hopefully we'll get a good atmosphere and everything. Obviously, I'll go that way on the other channel. Probably keep this one running. I'll probably dual them. I know Kev's going to do some of them. But then I could lose. You'd hope someone wouldn't delete you, Martin, for putting a video out early. But yeah, there can be some odd people, can't they? I do get that. It's a difficult one. Yeah, I don't. Funny enough, I got my pills off my brother for sleeping, mate, but I don't really want to give it a go at the moment, but I will do at some point. Yeah, perhaps you're better keeping the videos to an English thing. Remember, I can share them on both of mine. I can try to dual share them, and I could do it at 2 different times, because there is different people between the two here, because some people obviously don't have no interest in beer reviews, so they wouldn't go over to that one, but then some people don't have interest in all the other stuff, so they won't come over to here, if that makes sense, which I do understand. Yeah, it is a tricky one, Martin, that, because, and at the end of the day, I think they'll do really well anyway. I think that they'll go up and up as well, and like you say, if them in the same club with the same recipe does well, it can be reshared, can't it? Because again, the club's doing well. So I do get what you mean, though. You do have to be careful. It's odd, YouTube, isn't it? That like a video that you think no one's going to watch, people are watching, and then a video that was a certainty to watch, like my cider one, for some reason, many people didn't really watch it, and I don't know why, for whatever reason. I don't actually know at the moment why that is the case. I don't know what goes on with YouTube at the moment. I think they're having them kind of funny spells that we know about from before. And as I say, I don't get why or what it's all about. YouTube should be pushing every video for everyone, isn't it? But then my feed's changed again, Martin. One thing I meant to say actually yesterday. Yeah, I thought same. Yeah, I can't say, yeah, it's... And that was it, and the whole idea of that was a good idea, wasn't it? But I suppose we can't choose what they watch. I get that, but I don't know, maybe they might gain memento over the course of time. I don't know. Sometimes people say do longer videos, then you do a longer video, and people say they're too long. I don't know, Martin. That's one that I say they're there. So at the end of the day, any traction they gain is better than no traction, isn't it? And talking of Martin, thank you, Nightbot. At least no Rob. Do check her channel. But yeah, that's a difficult one because it puts you in that kind of predicament, and you think, well, should I be doing that or should I be going the other way? Yeah, that is was this the DC? Yeah, DC United, mate. I couldn't remember which one it was. I was going to wear the New York one today. See, got my 3 American shirts, as I say, all ready for the football. Something different, mate. Something different. Didn't Klinsmann play for DC United? No, I didn't get lost. I didn't see Los Angeles. I got this one, wasn't it? The yellow one. This one, Nashville, and the other one, New York. You end up second. Yeah, I know that, Martin. Yeah, no, I didn't see that. I wanted to get that because Beckham, wasn't it? Beckham went there originally before Miami and everything. So yeah, I did want to get that one, but you can't win them all, mate. You can't win them all. Right, try and find. Oh no, I won't try and find that yet. I know what I'll try and find. Something easier. I have a bit of a problem with some of these today. I.e., I don't know where they are. I.e., but they're there now, Martin. And think of the time and the effort that's gone into them. So you never know. They might gain traction as time goes on, which is always can happen, can't it? Never, mate. Never with Judas. Yep, you know, mate. Funny enough, a skeg shirt is on the agenda at some point because you got to, you know, I went there. I will go back there. Yeah, Tiger's been very tired, Martin, since we went back. I think it was lucky that we called it early for him because of the heat, but he's all right. Yeah, that's the trouble, Martin. A lot of them just, I don't know. I suppose they see what they want to see and the rest, it don't really matter, does it? I get that. And that's the bit that's annoying, isn't it? Like when I was editing videos, I was spending ages, as you know, with some of them, and I thought, it's not worth it. So I barely do any different effects now because I don't think anyone takes any notice in a way. I don't know. I think a edited video should be a better video, but I suppose it depends what way you look at it, doesn't it? But I do think, Martin, the World Cup, because no one else is doing it, and the thing is, it's the only channel, isn't it, that's doing all that. Well, as far as we know, I can't see us putting all that time and effort. Most of them like to go to Iceland, get whatever's new, and chuck it out, chuck it in the microwave or the air fryer, and you know, out goes the video, isn't it? I suppose the new stuff, or KFC or McDonald's or whatever, which I get, and I get the idea of them doing that for your channel. You know, I don't mind all that myself. It's that's a bit of fun, but as I say, I think on a lasting thing, it should count. Oh, Dembele, what a player, mate! What a player, mate! Solid, mate. A tank. That man. No, I don't think people will, Martin. I honestly don't. But Dembele, too good for Arsenal, mate. Let's be honest. Way too good, mate. Different gravy, mate, that man. Different gravy. So what have I got to try and find? Spider-Man. Oh, God, I've lost him as well. But no, I can't. I don't think people would put the effort in more than anything, either. That's another major thing, isn't it? Oh, I don't have that. I know I don't. It's always when I'm away. That's that one. That's not so bad then. That is good. That's not so bad. But yeah, a lot of them, I say, you know what they'll be, Martin? No, they won't. I can't see it. Because at the end of the day, they'll do what's easy and what's good for them, won't they? I get that, you know. I mean, if people, especially for people where it's a business, sometimes you need to think outside. That is true, mate. Yep. Which I think what Martin's done with a dish from like literally every country is completely outside the box, because that is a hell of a lot. And I say, it's not just where she's gone to the local shop and just picked up the, I don't know, the bloody latest stir fry. It's the thought that goes into it and everything. And I think they'll pick up. I think even if they're slow starters, as the hype gets going for the World Cup, especially the countries that get higher and higher, will do better and better. You'd like to think so anyway. It's I think it'll be big. We hope so, obviously for all the effort that's gone into it anyway, would be the idea. But I know you never know with people, Martin, and I know it's a bit of a gamble, especially, and don't forget all the money spent as well. It's not just buying a bottle of beer. You're going to drink it anyway. Yep, and cook exactly everything from scratch. And as I say, the cost, Martin, as well. Yeah, Martine's a diamond, mate, honestly. I couldn't recommend her enough. I've known Martine for literally years on here now, since our friend Chris, who I met Martine with literally, I think that was when we were looking at a place, when we did a live with Chris, Martine. I was looking at moving up to that side of the country then, and I ended up over this side. It was that long ago before we changed all to this side. But yeah, honestly, anyone, do subscribe to Martine. I remember the subscription's free anyway, but as I say, she's working really hard, especially behind the scenes. Obviously, I speak to Martine, obviously, off here as well, so I know that there's a lot of effort. Bloody hell, do you know what? I don't think you're far off, Martine, when you're saying 4 years ago. It's definitely got to be 3-4 years ago, because it took us ages to move to here, didn't it? And I remember at one stage we were going up there because obviously Chris is in Oldham, isn't he? And obviously we were going to all meet in Blackpool and everything, because obviously Chris and Lou, as you know, go to Blackpool. Well, I don't know if Chris has for ages. God, that's mad, isn't it? 4 years. Where's 4 years gone, Martine? Jesus Christ, mate. It's crazy, isn't it? Oh, I've got so many things here and I can't find them. I'm like, shit. Okay, but yeah, I don't know. Let me just check for this one while I'm here. I'm thinking about it. 4 years, you just don't know where 4 years has gotten. Oh, that's something, that's that one. The funny thing is, you find the thing that you don't want when you don't want it, and when you do want it, and you don't want it, if that makes any sense. I have some of these things with the countries on them, Martine, some of these caps, but I haven't done them yet because I have enough problems with the ones that I do have, if that makes sense. But yeah, I've got this, so that's the main thing. But obviously where I was away, gargle salt, I think that was... Okay, with football coming up, hopefully great weather, perhaps think barbecue things. Yep, they do with the barbecue stuff. You're right, mate, and the barbecues can be very popular. I keep meaning to get our one out and sit in the garden, but we will at some point. Have a bit of fun. Just have to watch it, because obviously the German Shepherd will take the food off the barbecue when it's cooking. He's absolutely crazy. I mean, he's just eating the. Oh, that's what I meant to say, Martin. I've got my bigger flower pots coming today, so hopefully I'm going to change some of them over today. I'll try and do a little video later, but I've got to catch up in here because obviously where I wasn't here and I haven't done everything, and there's a few things that bears something else, mate. I can't believe he's eating all the bloody peat. He's ripped the bag open. It's like, mate, what is that dog doing? But yeah, so I've got some bigger pots coming, and hopefully the palm tree is going to fit, and I'm going to pot. I'll explain it all more later. It'll make more sense because it probably won't at the moment. But yeah, we've got some bigger pots coming, and yeah, I'm going to go from there. Some of them ones hopefully can come outside now. But the mix thing is growing. But the problem is with the mix thing, I don't know what half of it is, Martin, because I just chucked loads of seeds in it. Because then I lost the other seeds before I planted more coriander. In the last pot, all I've planted is coriander. But I think one of them was that potato. You know where you said about the potato, wait until it grew. I think it was and do check Snuggle, of course, people. Trico's staff, our dear friend. But yeah, I'll just say, it's getting there though, and at least we've got something. I've got, out of the 6 original ones inside the house, 5 out of 6 taken now. The only one that didn't take was canine pepper. You know what I mean. Michelle's not here to correct my pronunciation. She likes doing that. Audi grey and red and blue. Bloody hell. Grey, red and blue. Whew, Jesus. But yeah. But it's getting there. I don't know what I keep doing here. Yeah, get one. But yeah, as I say, quite good. Yeah, you know what I mean. I might have to try that. Perhaps add to your channel things mums could do. Yeah, no, it's always good to listen to people, my mate. Honestly, because you never know, that idea that someone gives you could really work. And, you know, it could make everyone good. So yeah, I always say anything you're thinking, because you never know what could be not handy to me or Martine or even Frico or someone. I think that's what it's all about, mate. And yeah, because it's odd, mate. I think it's but I actually think it's a potato, because it's like it looks like a mint. It looks like mint, the leaves. But I think it's, as I say, the potato that Martin got me to plant. Take a photo of the leaves and it identifies it. PlantNet. So what is it, an actual app on Google Play? Okay. Let me just check. PlantNet. Let's have a look. PlantNet. Plant identifier. PlantNet app. Must mean, God, that looks like weed. Take a photo of it. Plant app. Plant identifier. Be cannabis. Don't. Let's jab. He's straight in it, wasn't he? It uses your camera or photo gallery. Okay, let's install that. Review your account to continue installing apps on Google Play. What do I have to review my account for? I don't want Paul T33 Hotmail. It's on the wrong bloody Google account. Hold on. I ain't giving them a bloody another credit card. What do I want that for? add another account. It's a bit weird. It just won't. I think Michelle had that problem. For some reason, it's got a different Google account as the. So if I go into Gmail, I'll get my normal account, which is the whole idea, isn't it? Maybe because that's proper. Bang that! Look, 99% of storage. Oh God, that's not good, is it? Yeah, because for some reason it won't install an app. It keeps telling me to add a card to that one. Maybe if I just empty the trash, clean up space. Hold on, something will clean up, won't it? And I'm not paying any more because that's what they try and get me to do. Unsupported videos. I don't even know what they are, so that don't help. Oh, I don't have a clue. Hold on, let's have a look. Let's see if I can take something from the phone. Yeah, that could. Yeah, I've done that before, Martine. Not so long ago. Hold on, let's just go on device settings. But it's diverting to the other email, which obviously. Hold on, settings, isn't it? I can't remember what to do on this one. Device manager. Obviously, with this Google phone, it's different to my Samsung ones. I will have a look after, because I don't know what the bloody hell's going on with that. It's never said that before. Yeah, that's a bit weird, isn't it? Apps, recent apps. Bloody hell, it's got 142 apps on it. No wonder it's having a funny spell. Bloody hell. Martine. Worst comes to worst, I'll get Simo. I thought that this morning, Martine. I thought, I've lost my camera. I mean, how did I do some videos, take my camera out, and then I came onto a live and I'm just looking around thinking, what the bloody hell did I do with the camera? Good morning, Rusty, me old mate. But yeah, what the bloody hell did I do? How can I lose the camera? It was like literally on this thing here, that was where it was. And I literally unscrewed it and lost it. It's like, how the bloody hell could I even do it? Sometimes I don't know my own abilities, you know. I do. Do you know what? Sometimes, I'm not joking, I think I worry about myself. Because I tell you what, I've done some odd things, but that beats them all. That was my best one. Yeah, I'm looking around this morning before I came out here thinking, where's the bloody camera? What happened? Obviously, when we went in, hopefully I'll be able to stay out here tonight. Because I don't feel it's the same inside. It's just, I prefer this area, especially when we'll be streaming this way. So, for me, obviously, how's the betting going, Rusty? How much have you lost today, mate? or one would be better to hear, but yeah, it is always one of them things, isn't it? But as I say, Martine, I kind of thought to myself, how the bloody hell do I lose my own camera? Obviously, I've just put it down somewhere, but it's where I put it down. It don't make sense. I absolutely have no bloody idea as to where it's gone or anything. And yeah, that is somewhat odd, but it does happen, doesn't it? It happens to all of us. Yes. You never know, Martine. No, it'll be here somewhere. I might have took it inside, but I did look inside briefly earlier. And I just thought to myself, where the bloody hell was that gone? What have I done? But as I say, it will come to mind. It's not that the particular review. Hey Ron, good to see you, mate. Yep, on the coffee myself, mate. We'll have to get another one in a sec. I do need my coffee intake in the morning. Dealing with Bear this morning. Let's just say the door was shut and he only just made it out the door and it was like, oh my God, this is too much in the morning. But yeah, as I say, I will be on here tonight as well as the other channel, and it's 5 years, which sounds absolutely mad, and my warning's gone as well. So yeah, all is better on that respect. But it's good. It's been, do you know what? It's been 4,000 odd videos. Fucking hell, 4,000 videos. Like bloody hell. I will try and play some of the first video tonight, if I can work out how to do it through StreamYard. You don't like 2 trophies this year, mate, because Paris Saint-Germain are going to win the Champions League. So for you, my American friend, it's not going to happen. Let's just say. Well, it better not happen. No, I don't know. If you win, you win. I don't know. I'm doing the Scotland friendly. I sometimes feel blessed. I don't know if I feel blessed when you're called Sol Campbell or Judas, mate. Nah, Daniel, you know what it's all about, mate. And it's all a bit of fun with the football. I see a lot of bad things about football sometimes online, and you think it's just a game. You know, it's like, it's not going to make or break your life, is it? I know some people take it really seriously, and as I say, it's just, you know, 20 odd men kicking a ball around. It's not going to make or break or dramatically change your life, and sometimes people do take it that a little bit too seriously, but I think the fun and the banter, it gives you something to talk about when you wouldn't not have it, especially with it being a World Cup year. That really does help, doesn't it? I think it helps in a way, and it helps a considerable amount, mate. I mean, obviously, it's unfortunate that you support the you know, the what do we call them? The South Londoners. Let's just call it that, mate. I mean, changing your name to Sol Campbell. Oh, mate, that's just personal, wasn't it? That's just personal against Spurs. Oh yeah, I've got to put that Pilsner in. Good point. Not that I'm thinking about beer at this time of the morning, but I've got to put this Pilsner in the fridge because I was meant to review it a couple of weeks ago, and that is absolute quality. I'm not thinking about beer like Rusty does with his rum. It's just I'll forget later because I won't be out here too much. No. Don't be silly, me old mate. Hold on. I know what I've got to think about. Why I'm thinking about this. Why I'm thinking about where my bloody camera went, though. My poor camera. My camera done a bunk, didn't it, basically? My camera probably thought, Spurs are going nowhere, mate, and my camera done a runner on me. But no, it will reappear. I know it's not too bad. It's never going to be too far. You have to be positive sometimes and think, yep, that will come and it will wait. Know that. But yeah, as I say, and it looks like quite another warm day here until the weather changes. The weather will change at some point today, as a lot of you know, and these don't fit, and this is, I knew this was going to happen. It is one of them things sometimes, so we'll worry about that, as one does, at some point later. And it is almost rum o'clock, Rusty, mate, which is when I was originally scheduling this for, but I thought I better come and get some stuff done early today. So yeah, and I've got to order. I'll have to find that app, Freako, but I'm sure it's a potato. You know, when you just know it's a potato plant. And obviously I've got to keep the pots high because one dog will pee in them, the little one, if I'm not careful, and the other bloody dog will eat it. And it's like, fucking hell, these bloody dogs are crazy, aren't they? Yeah, I do believe it's rum o'clock soon for Rusty. One day, Rusty, I will come out here at 7 AM when there's a football game on and think, yep, do you know what? I'm going to have one today. You know it, Freako. You know what they're like. Mate, Champions League, mate, next season, mate. Trust me. In Roberto, we trust. We're coming for you, Gooners. You know that, mate. You know you're never going to get the luck and everything that you got this season. And next season, you're going to be the team to beat, you see, and you're not used to that. So don't worry, mate. Don't you worry about Spurs. We will be all right. I have a very good feeling for that club. 17th to 16th. That's 17th twice in a row, isn't it? Yeah, talking of 17th. Right, let me go and get another coffee. I won't be 2 minutes because I've got the machine. Chuck these in and get another. Oh, blimey. I can get out. Oh, how bright. Ooh. Next season will be Man United. 1 goal away. Oh, no way, mate. 1,200 quid. Fuck, I will cry. I can't bet, mate. I can't bet. I just had enough problem in there trying to do the spring onions. Oh, dear. Yeah, good viewing numbers. I think about 1.3k, I think, which is nearly as good as the 1.4. So, yeah, this is going well. Hey, hi, mate. Good to see you. Blimey, 3.7. Oh, I never knew that. I might have said 1.3. Hold on. Bloody hell. That's a bit mad, isn't it? Oh, no, my laptop thing's done a bunk now. I'm having a time of my life here, you know. What is it? F keyboard on is not that one, it's that one. No, airplane mode off. Yep. Oh, mate. But yeah, you can't knock that, Rusty. That was good to do. And I've lost my cursor. Hold on, I've got to just type this in on the Google, so I can't remember what to do. Swift Go 14. Laptop not working, and AI. Try toggling it back using the keyboard shortcut function and F7 or just F10. Function and F7 or just F10. Function and F7. Not having someone on here with that. Oh dear. I was reporting that one. Oh dear. What's wrong with them today? It's not even so busy, Rust. I'm not seeing anything here. I'm having enough trouble trying to turn this off. But yeah. Hold on, I've got to shut it down. Manchester City are proven guilty. Hey, mate, they couldn't afford a Spurs ticket. YouTube won't let you swear. Yes, I didn't see it, mate. This end. So who is it? I can't get my computer back on, mate, so I'm not even seeing. Peter File, it says. I said I can see Peter File F something. Yeah, last thing you need, mate, in the morning. Christ, what's wrong with these people? But then again, it might be their night time, mightn't it? You do get some odd characters, don't you? And always main channel party tonight. You're not going to get a double, mate. The only double winners in England are Man City because they won the 2 cups. Oh, I get it. I get it, mate. I get it. Who the bloody hell's that though, mate? At this time of the morning. Sometimes you wonder, mate, don't you? Sometimes, but during the war, mate, and what a team that was, mate. What a team. I can't get back on the bloody thing. Hold on, let me sit down with bloody laptop. Try toggling it back using the keyboard shortcut. Okay. And that works. See, it's all on, but just not the keypad, if that makes any sense. And Mr. Sups, I think Mr. Sups will be on today. Blimey, this is a bit brighter, isn't it? So typical function F7, function F7. God, Jesus. Last day you need it, isn't it? You know it, Dave. In fact, keep coming. Yep, you know it. Who is it, mate? Who have we upset this morning? I've only been here for 57 minutes. Or is it someone else? Good to see you, Dave. How are you, me old mate? I can't get my keyboard working, Dave. Please show more. Look for that icon. Illuminates or flashes, indicates. So if I go function F7, someone. Yeah, no, I got the gist of that in the end. Or F10 with no function. That's it. Done it. Done it. All fixed. All fixed. God, Jesus, mate. Yeah. I don't know, mate. Where did he come from? You don't need it, mate, do you? Well, yeah, you know, mate, what can we say? Yeah, remember, I haven't been here, Dave, but my mate Mark's been going around doing videos, and some of his videos, mate, absolute chaos, mate, up there. But, you know, they need it, don't they, mate? When it's like that, they need to be busy, obviously, because otherwise they'll snooker, don't they? Right, what was 27th? 11th, 11. Okay. 14 mg. I get it. But yeah, Skeg's chaos, Dave. Seriously, mate. So I need some Volvo and MG. Right, let's just get these out so I don't forget where I am with these. Remember, Dave, I'm on tonight, mate. And remember, if anyone wants to come on, as long as they're normal, there'll be a few people hopefully coming on tonight. I don't know so much with it being a Wednesday, but I just thought you keep it to the time. Yeah, no, he seemed quite impressed, mate. Them tablets that he sent me, they turned up, mate, so I'm made up about that. But yeah, he sent me the tablets, and because obviously I'm having a lot of issues, as a lot of you know, with my sleeping. Unless I sleep in the day, I can seem to fall asleep, but at night. But yeah, hopefully, mate, I'll give them a try. I'll give it a good go with them. It's just he said they've done him right in, and it bloody scares the life out of you, doesn't it? But they got here, so that was something, because we weren't sure whether they'd go through the scans and everything, obviously, and not even get here, which would have been a right pain, wouldn't it? Soglo, do you, mate? Do you? Don't worry, you'll be alright. You'll survive, mate. You know it, Martin, don't you? As I said, he'll be alright. He'll survive. But yeah, as I say, hopefully at some point I'm going to catch up with Jay. But it was great for him to get down that neck of the woods, Dave. Something I don't think he thought he'd ever do, you know, in all due honesty. So yeah, it's a big plus for him. I know, mate, I know. Ah, so he keeps coming back. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Who are these people, though? Huh? Who are these people, mate? You know? What is it with them? I don't get it. Isn't it? It's crazy, isn't it? It's supposed to be nice and quiet in the morning, Rusty, isn't it? I mean, what the bloody hell? Just Jesus, me. And then people say, you shouldn't have so many mods, and you think, fucking hell. Remember, I'm not even seeing it. Well, I'm seeing the last bits, but half of it, for some reason, I don't see. I don't know for whatever reason that is, but it doesn't show me unless I look on my computer. I can look on my computer, and that will show me more. But like, Jesus, what is wrong with people? You know, it's a bit early in the morning for them, isn't it? No, Dave, no. He's all right, you know. I don't know, not doing a lot, but then just one of them things, mate. Just one of them things, shall we say? But yeah, yeah, I don't know what it is for some people. It's like, you know, it's early in the morning, give it a break. Yeah, I think sometimes, Martin, I know we try not to and everything, but sometimes it's like they just ask for it, don't they? Like they want you to. I don't know what the go is. Mate, as I said when we were talking about it recently, I've never gone on to a YouTube channel and said anything. Yeah, plenty of jobs in Skeg, Dave, definitely, especially this time of year. The problem is you have to want to do a job, mate. You know, if you don't want to do it, then you don't, mate. I don't know. But yeah, there's loads of jobs here at the moment, mate. But obviously, since his buttling days, he hasn't done anything. Obviously, I do this myself now. I rather work alone. I won't be working with him anytime soon, mate. Obviously, with all this, I do everything myself now. It's a bit of a sod when I go away, but it's not too bad. At least Bay. Yeah, I know, mate. It's fucking odd, wasn't he, mate? You know, he was a he, wasn't he, not a she. You know, it's like, for fuck's sake, mate. What am I doing here, Rusty, innit? Sometimes, mate, you sort of think. But I suppose the problem is, Rusty, like with our streams a long time ago, if they get that little bit more popular, you've got to take the rough with the smooth, mate. And obviously, sometimes it can be a little bit of an issue. But like I say, when people criticise you about the mods and you think, well, on your own, if I didn't have my computer here, they could just keep going on and on. I say, I can't keep looking at that when I'm trying to read that and read that, but I don't know. Yeah, that was worrying though, mate, wasn't it? Maybe you got drunk, mate, and meant Special M. Jesus, mate. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, God. Just know it, Martin, innit? Ah, I get it, mate. See? There's always something, isn't there? But if you look at these lives, even in the morning, Freako, if you think how much more popular they've gone since we started them, I suppose unfortunately, as I said, with the popularity becomes sometimes the issues, doesn't it? Which I know it sounds bad to say, but that is kind of, oh, no way, mate. That is worrying, isn't it? But yeah, as I say, you do get these odd characters, you know. Yep, I saw that, Martin. As I said, you do get these odd characters. Where Mark is a normal one, I hope. God, Jesus, though. Dave, what you done to me, mate? It's supposed to be nice and smooth. Yeah, I see. We'll have to leave the infamous list. Speaking of odd characters, yes, you know it, mate. We'll have to leave the list, obviously, for a while this time, innit? Because if you keep bringing them all back, your burden is light. I have no burden, mate. Only my dog. But he's not a burden. He's real fun. But yeah, and he did struggle a bit, obviously, in the heat. But he's back here now. He's calm again, which is what it's all about. But yeah, it's always going to be difficult with, obviously, a quite elderly dog. And remember, anyone that's got a perfect draft, remember tomorrow, I may even do a countdown to it all. If I'm out here doing some work. Trouble is, if I've got a camera running and I need to my app to order, we'll have to see with that one. Mate, he's crazy, this one, isn't he? That's some serious accounts today, isn't it? God, Jesus. Mate, you don't need it, do you? No, mate. I did think of getting AI to dress me up with a jersey. Just for people like you, mate. But I won't be streaming that one anyway. Simo's streaming that one. I'll probably be, I might be on there Saturday. I don't know, because we're away obviously Monday, so probably for us to take it easy at the weekend. Hey Rooster, mate, they've all been coming in here today, mate. It's been a somewhat interesting morning stream, shall we say. I think we've had more chucked out than what we've got in here. It's like, bloody hell, mate. I don't know what I've done, mate. I tell you what, maybe you told them there's a Macam in the house, mate. Sent everyone crazy. God only knows, mate. But no, good morning, mate. It is one of them things. Remember, I hope you're around tonight on the cider or something. I'll be on, or this one and the main one, because it's 5 years today since I made that first video. Hopefully, I can get the videos up and show you, because I've got some good ideas and tell you a few things that are actually unbelievable but true. Yep, Palace as well tonight, isn't it? Which we've got to hope. Really got to hope for Palace, isn't it? Which we can have running as well, which will be good. I really do hope Palace do it. Obviously, my alliance would be towards Brighton, and the Brighton Palace thing is iffy, shall we say, but you know, I don't go that deep for me. So for me, yeah, you've got to cheer Palace. You know, it's great to come to that. Fingers crossed, mate, they'll do it. Yeah, they should do it, shouldn't they? They should do it. You hope so, don't you? Because it's great, you know. Just think, I thought you might, Rooster. Rooster, mate, you know it makes sense. That's what it's all about. I'm going to try and manage one or two, but I'll probably end up having a few more than that. Obviously, I've got a load of... I've got some different reviews to do as well. Obviously, we're trying to do more reviews, so that when she... trouble is, I keep getting in a mess, and I lost the camera yesterday. And one of the reviews that I need today is on the bloody camera. But I lost the camera. I have no idea how I did it, mate. My God, mate, this man's mad, isn't he? It's like, Jesus Christ. We've got some loony here, mate. He makes your mate seem normal, Rusty, doesn't he? Jesus, mate, though. Jesus Christ. They must be seriously creating Google accounts really fast. Nice flag, mate. Yes, this one being the main one, but obviously there's a load of them here, mate. It is he don't stop, Rusty, does he, mate? There's some serious accounts gone there today, isn't there? How many's that, Rusty? 5, 6? I think it might be more, but I think we'll leave that list for the time being, mate. Maybe not clear it, because obviously with the World Cup and everything, the last thing you want is the old ones causing a problem when there'll be obviously new ones. So I think on the strength of that, maybe leave the list until it builds too high. Most of them forget anyway, mate, as you know. As time goes on, I don't think they even remember. Maybe YouTube don't even show it to them in a way. But yeah, Jesus Christ, though. Absolutely crazy, isn't it? It's been one of them mornings, mate, isn't it? There must have been a few in, though. At least Mr. Our dodgy friend helps the stats, doesn't he? Do thank him. Whoever he is, or I say he, could be a she, couldn't he? You never know, do you? One never knows, mate. One never knows. Yeah, stranger things have happened, you know. Could be some crazy woman. More than likely not, though, but it could be, couldn't it? God blimey. The Times, speaking Iran to raise energy bills. Iran war to breaking news to raise energy bills by £221 a year. I thought it was all sorted. He's mad, isn't he? My God, mate. You must have too much time on your hands. I don't know, mate. 7th. Fucking hell, mate. And he must have to create the whole things. Just like, I just couldn't do that so much effort, mate. Who pissed him off anyway? Where the bloody hell did he come from? Must be you, Gooner. Maybe, hey, innit? I don't know what he said. My God. He seems very stressed though, doesn't he? Jesus, mate. Oh, dear. Hey, that's good, Rusty. That's what you want, mate. You see? You're going to be warm. You can't help. You can't knock that, mate. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Warmth is... I can hear all the birds going over. No, I know, mate. Don't worry, mate. You're going to get... You get that now and again. Do you know what? For the people that come through this channel, mate, we get away with it so much compared to others. Yeah, Gary, absolute crazy, mate. Same here, but it's better like this, especially because my dog's really old. And I'm not being funny, mate, but that weather done him right in. It probably didn't help that we was away, because when we booked to go away, we didn't know that the weather was going to be, how the weather was going to be, if that makes sense. But yeah, he's chilled now, and that's the main thing for me. Glow and black. Okay, let's just get this ones while I'm here. Glow. But yeah, you know, it's just one of them things. I do feel that, as I say, unfortunately, when you get a lot through sometimes. But yeah, it won't be so bad tonight, Rusty, because I'm through StreamYard. So obviously, even when I do an upright one from this one to go with the other one, dear, Jamie, think outside the box, mate. Jamie needs to think outside the box, doesn't he? We don't use... Yep, you do, mate, you do. I know, Rusty. I know, mate. Maybe they're thinking we're not right today. They're thinking we're caught off the hook, innit? It's like, yeah, 34. Yeah, that's it, mate. Centigrade. Which would be about 100, I think, for you. And that's hot for England, mate. That's like the hottest day of the year here, isn't it? It really is, mate. That's bloody hot. Hot, should we say. You would definitely call that, like, as I say, the hottest day of the bloody year. So yeah, but as I say, at the end of the day, it runs quite smooth, doesn't it? Both channels. You are going to get these. As I say, that's why you have loads of moderators. I had loads more moderators, but loads of people complained. Yeah, it was brutal, mate, especially for our dog. Remember, he's almost 14 in June. As we didn't even realise. But yeah, and obviously the mods kind of protect you a little bit, you know. I go 93. Yeah, I weren't too far off with them 100, wasn't it? Because I thought it was double it and add something. 20, double it, 80 would be 60. Yeah, about right. I get it. He who dares wins, Rusty. He who hesitates, well, don't, do they? Would be one way of looking at it. But yeah, it does happen. Nightbot is on fire, mate. That's my old Facebook account. That's still there. I just don't use it very often. Yeah, just say, Martin. It's... I don't know what the bloody hell causes them to do this, isn't it? It's like, you know, temperature and C and double it, subtract 10% and add 32. Bloody hell, mate. It's a bit too complex for me, mate. I get what you're saying, though. I do get what you're saying. Yeah. What happened to that? See original listing. I don't even know what colour it was. I get what colour it is. I get it. So, see, Rusty, is what you might think. But yeah, as I say, the weather dropping is a lot better, obviously, for Tiger. Although I don't know how warm it's going to be out here later, but I still think it's better than that heat. Obviously, he's got one last trip next week. Next week, Tiger's away again, and then that's it. But it is more interesting next week. He goes to a kind of a farm type of place, which I think, well, I hope he'll find really interesting. And obviously, he'll be happy there. And that's not too hot either, which should really help him a lot, because obviously the heat is quite a factor for a dog his age. And the heat is bloody, it did cause him issues, mate. There's no thing about it. And people give you funny looks, you know, walking your dog, and you're thinking, well, you're not allowed to leave him in. Hey, see, you're 28. See, Martine, our weather's gone. Nothing like that for us, I'm afraid, now. The fun is over here. But it slowly picks up and up again, doesn't it? But it don't get as bad as what it got, which, as I say, on the strength of Tiger, is probably a bit better. Everyone started complaining here anyway. Everyone wants it to be hot. Then when it's hot, they complain how hot it is. And then before that, they were complaining how cold it was. So, I don't know. Bloody English. Yeah, see, yeah, 31. You can't knock that, Martine. You can't knock that at all. But yeah, actually, yeah, talking of time, I better watch the time, better I? 7:30. Ah, there you go, Martine. It's cleared customs. That's always a good sign, mate. That's always a good sign. Yeah, too. I've got to find my camera, you know. I mean, what idiot makes a load of videos and loses his camera? Ah, I know one, me. But it can only be in here or in the other room. I haven't gone anywhere else with it, you know. And it's got a video that I need to put out today of a Marks and Spencer's and Siren beer. And as I say, as it stands, I have no bloody clue where it is. But yeah, talking of that, I better go with what I've got here. Get in and obviously get some stuff done inside. As I say, everyone, I will be on tonight. I think it's scheduled for about 7. Yeah, it'd be brilliant. And like you say, Martine, it offers so much more for your channel as well, doesn't it? Because you can do all them things that you wouldn't do before. I think with some of the World Cup games though, Martine, maybe you should come on the lives with us as well, because you can put your products on as well, can't you? Maybe choose a couple of the games and come and do some of the, well, if you want to anyway, come and do some of the lives with us. Because obviously I'll be screened that way anyway, and then I can put it on this one as well. So we could kind of get both in. Well, if you're up for that anyway. Yep, I will be on again. Yeah, have a look and pick out a few fixtures and I'll make sure we do them. Isn't it? But yeah, as I say, I better close this off, get in, get this stuff packed, get on here, and obviously there's a few things I've got to find out here, i.e. a camera as well. But I will be on about 7 tonight on dual channels. It's all right. I know how much you love me. You don't have to say nothing. Daniel, it's okay, mate. A lot of men, they do take a shine to me, as we found out last night, you see. No, it's not goodbye, everyone, you know. As always, thank you, all the support and everything, apart from that other Wally, and it's bonjour.